Okay. Hi, and welcome to the live stream. We're going to talk about fear here in a minute. I'm waiting some more people come in the live stream. And we're going to talk about fear. What are you afraid of? We're all afraid of something. So we'll wait until some more people come into the live stream, and then I'll get started. It's a very common type thing to talk about is fear. And right before I came to do this live stream, so I was thinking about what to call it. And I'm going to see if I can go live every day and have a different topic to talk about. Right? Something different to talk about and everything. But today, we're going to talk about fear. What are you afraid of? So that's what we're going to talk about today. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit those thumbs up for me. I really appreciate it. Also, share out the live stream so you can get more people in. Okay, share out the live stream. And also, be sure to share out the live stream. Oh, subscribe. And okay. So we're going to get this started in just a minute. I got my little friend with me today. I call him Randy. He's off on the side. So let's talk about what are you afraid of? And there's certain things to be afraid of. Well, let me start out with something here. Earlier today, right before you came on, I always, go on the internet and always looking at headlines, not so much the news. But I can tell you, if you type in, you go on to Google, go on the line, and type in nuclear war. And if you type it in, now that's much, and I can talk about that for but if you go in and type that, you will see there's so much talk about that nowadays. It's all over the internet. All over the internet. Nuclear war. Nuclear war is imminent. That's what North Korea says. North Korea says nuclear war is imminent. Are you afraid of that? See, there's a lot of things to have fear of. War could be one of them. Are you afraid? Are you afraid of a nuclear war? Not me. But let's look at this. Let's take a few moments and let's see what you're afraid of. Because everybody's afraid of something. So, let's say that you had a big old knot on the side of your neck. Right? Let's say that you had a huge knot, like right here, little knot. And you had to go to the doctor. Now, some people are afraid to go to the doctor. Sometimes I am. But let's say, for example, that you have a big old knot, like on the side of your throat. Are you going to be afraid to go to the doctor? Afraid that you go in there, the doctor in that waiting room, you wait for him to open up the door. He can open up the door and say, "Well, hello there, here's what the test shows. So you have cancer. You have cancer on the side of your throat. You don't have like a few weeks to live. You gonna be afraid? Of course. The doctor comes in and gives you a bad report. So, oh, you have cancer. You only have 2 weeks to live, 3 weeks to live. Are you gonna be afraid? Well, some people are afraid to go to the doctor. If you look at it, some people are afraid of things. So what you afraid of? I'm just alive. So yeah, what are you afraid of? If you're afraid to go to the doctor because you're afraid, like, well, he's gonna say, well, you have this wrong with you, you have that wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But tell you what, I used to be afraid of. This might sound kind of silly. Well, let me tell y'all what I used to be afraid of. So, these store apartments, department stores. How some department store like Bells or Bells, maybe like Bells, I forget Bells and I don't Diggers, man, I don't know. But anyway, how they have these store mannequins, get last place. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, I used to be afraid of mannequins. Now I don't know why. I was just always afraid. I know it sounds kind of silly, but I used to be afraid of them. See, we all have a fear of something. There's something you're afraid of. Maybe let's say maybe you go to school, college, whatever, and you have to do a test, and you're scared of the test, so you might get a bad grade. See, that's fear. Right now, I don't like being in this place. Not me. See, I'm too young to be here. Way too young. I prefer to be home. This is not my home, y'all. Really, it's not. Really not my home. You know, I don't like it here. I want to be home. Home. I like to be home. You know, missing things. Yeah, I'm missing things around my house. I'm missing things at home. I can't eat frozen. I can't eat ice cream. I like to eat frozen yogurt, and I can't handle frozen yogurt up here. Darn. Hey, that's some. Yeah, I would like to be discharged and now this crazy place. That's not what I want to talk to y'all about. But yeah, y'all can pray for me so I can get out of here. Okay, I don't know how I'm getting off the track. All right, that's not my. I'm supposed to be telling you about fear. That's what I'm supposed to be teaching about or talking to you guys about is fear. Okay, so let's look at some things here. So what are you afraid of? Well, let me tell you. Some of y'all may be afraid of going to the grocery store. You're afraid to get into your car, right? You're afraid to get into your car and go to the store and buy your groceries. Oh, you might be afraid of you might leave your wallet, laying around. Oops, I forgot my wallet. Well, yeah, if you forget your wallet, how you gonna drive yourself home? We all have a fear of something. So we're always, we're afraid of something in the world. It can be a small thing, and you're still afraid. For example, let me give you something that um, from the Bible. God did not give us the spirit of fear, peace, love, and a sound mind. That's what God gave us, not the spirit of fear. So God didn't give us the spirit of fear, right? He gave us what? Peace, love, and a sound mind. That's what God gave us. Not so much fear. To me, I would think fear coming from the enemy. That's where that's where I think fear comes from. It comes from the enemy itself. So that's where I think fear comes from. It comes from the enemy. Let's say, for example, you dream at night. Then now we all love to have nice dreams, right? Nice dreams, good dreams, right? If you like to have good dreams won't hurt you. Dreams won't hurt you anyway. But if you have a nightmare, there can be something else. Do you ever think about your dreams during the daytime? I do sometimes. But did they scare me? No, not really. Not really. Dreams can't hurt you. But yeah, dreams can be a little bit scary. A little bit. Because you don't know what you know, you don't know how to handle your dreams. Now, Daniel in the Bible, Daniel could understand his dreams and his visions. Dreams and visions. Have you ever thought you could um, understand your dreams and visions? See, young men must have visions, and old men will have dreams. Now, sometimes it's good to have a good dream. No, it doesn't have to be a bad dream. Last night I had a good dream, but sometimes I do have bad dreams. But your dreams don't hurt you. They won't really scare you. You know what a dream is? It comes from your subconscious mind. But we're all afraid of something. We're all afraid. We're all afraid of something in this world. It can be a small thing, and you're afraid of it. How about if you watch a movie on TV? How about if you watch one of these bad movies on TV? So you can watch a scary movie on TV and say, "Oh, I'm scared to go to sleep at night. Oh, I'm afraid." See, we're all afraid of something. We're all afraid of something. You know, I had a dog once, a beagle, and one day I was outside growing up in the 70s, and I don't know where my dad was. I think my dad was at one of these, what you call Toastmasters. You know what Toastmasters is? Well, I think my dad was at Toast. Y'all share that light and share out the live stream, and we'll get more people in here. Share out the live stream. um, or share me out, whatever. We can get more people in. So I don't know how the story goes, but I was outside, I think, and so I was outside, went out somewhere with the doggy, and there's a goldfish bowl. And the dog stuck his head down in the goldfish. Now, I think my dad might have been at Toastmasters. So the dog decided to get its head stuck into the goldfish bowl. Well, we didn't want to take the dog to the vet right away. No. So we took my dog to the next door neighbor, and he got the bowl off the dog's head. I bet it was scary for that dog, but to me it wasn't really scary. I just felt bad for the dog. And then on another occasion, many years ago, back in the 1970s, and it was Christmas time. Excuse me. So it was at Christmas time, and so they was putting Christmas ornaments on the tree. And of course, no animals they'll do most anything. So I had a dog named Tippy. That's the name of the dog that we had, Tippy at the time. And Tippy actually went on there and picked up a Christmas ornament with her mouth. And guess what? You expected the dog ate the Christmas ball. Now, was my mom afraid of the dog eating a Christmas ball? Probably. Probably. Well, they took the dog to the vet, and the vet said the dog would be just fine. It had to pass the Christmas ball. Now, I know this is going to sound gross, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's my live stream. I can, I can say it because it's my live stream. So the next morning, after the dog got the Christmas ball, guess what? Back in those days, we had a back porch with a sliding glass door, sliding glass door. And so I got up and I thought it snowed that night. Well, you know how things glitter if it shines with the sunshine. Well, I got into the kitchen, going to somewhere, and I looked out, and the dog had passed the Christmas ball. Now, here's what is so gross. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all anyway. The dog, well, it's poo poo. I could call it doo doo. I could just say poo poo. The dog's poo poo just glitter. You never seen poo poo glitter before? You let a dog get a Christmas ball, and you're gonna find out for yourself how glittered that poo poo can be. Child, let me tell you, whew, that dog when it used a bathroom out in the yard, well, its poo poo was this is sparking poo poo from the dog. I know y'all say, well, that's disgusting. I want to hear that before supper. Well, I tell y'all, see, it's my channel. I can talk about dogs poo poo glittering. I don't know why dogs eat Christmas balls anyway. They're not very tasty. I guess the dog thought it was a little cookie or something. I don't know. But anyway, the dog ate Christmas ball, and then the dog pooped it out. After that, the dog pooped out the Christmas ball, and then y'all said, well, that's disgusting. Well, see, this is my channel. This is my life, so I can get to say poop if I want to. So the dog pooped out the Christmas ball, and then that sparkle was sparkling clean. And, oh, sorry about that. What happened there? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to doze off there. I must stay awake. I'm trying to do a live stream. y'all, y'all, y'all saw that, didn't you? Sorry. I was playing around with a PlayStation game last night in the rehab room and I actually dozed down like that and didn't realize I did it. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. That's not to be afraid of. Dozing off in your chair. I'm sorry. All right, so where was it? Oh, talking about fear. Okay, so we talked about going to the doctor could be a good factor in being afraid of. Oh, I know one. Flying. How many of y'all afraid to fly? See, there's another one right there. Maybe you're afraid to fly. Or you're afraid to be so high up. Let's say 10,000 up, 10,000 feet up. You're afraid. You're afraid that the plane could pitch down. Or you're afraid that plane could crash. You know, we're all afraid of something. You know, we all afraid. We're all afraid of something in the world today. Excuse me. So we're all afraid of something. You know, maybe. Let's say, for example, you're taking a test. You're taking the test, and you're afraid of whatever, whatever you get on your test. You're afraid you might get an F. You know, maybe. Let me back it up. Maybe you're you're taking the test for you're in college, and taking the test, and taking the exam. We'll say exam. College. I don't know. I never went to college, but yeah, let's say it this way. Maybe, maybe you're afraid of you might get a bad report or a bad grade. Yeah, you're afraid you're gonna get a bad grade on your exam. So we're all afraid of something. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I know, real good one that y'all probably afraid of. Something you're afraid of. Y'all can put in the chat whatever you're afraid of. Listen, I know a good one. Halloween. Halloween. You afraid of Halloween? Some of y'all probably not. Now me, I wouldn't have nothing to do with Halloween at all. Ooh, I know a good one. I know a good one. Some of y'all are probably afraid to go in these spook houses, walk through spook houses, and you're afraid. Now, me, I wouldn't go in one because one I am. But some of y'all probably don't. Some of y'all probably not afraid to go in one of those. Me, I probably would be, but I don't go in those things anymore. Um, But see, you're probably afraid to go in something like that because you can't see in the first place, right? Dark, you can't see anything. I don't get on that kick, but see, we're all afraid of something. How about when you go to the fair and say, "Wow, I'm gonna ride that ride over there." You walk right up to the ride, can be one of these drop tower rides, and you're afraid of it. Oh, sure, it looks like a lot of fun, but when you get to the ride, you walk right up to it. You're looking like, I really don't know if I want to ride that ride. It really looks. Excuse me, I never that. I really don't know if I want to ride that ride. It looks pretty scary. See, that's fear. That you being feared. That's fear. You're afraid that ride might malfunction. That ride might have something go wrong with it. That's fear. See, we're all afraid of something. We're all afraid of something. Let's see about some other stuff. Now, at the top of this, I did say about war. Maybe you are afraid of a war could break out. Maybe some people are not afraid of that. But see, we are living in the end times or the last days, and you're probably afraid. You'll turn your news on TV set, and they'll say something. This could happen, that could happen. And then you go to bed at night, you let all that stuff build up, and then you're afraid. Well, I'm really not afraid of that. I'm not afraid of that. But we're all afraid, right? So what are you afraid of? There's different things you can be afraid of. Going to the store. You don't want to go to the store by yourself. No, I'm afraid. I don't want to go to the store. See, we're all afraid of something. All afraid. I mean, I wasn't really afraid that I had to pick up stuff. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say I fisted something about say something about poop again, but that's okay. You have any comments? Just put your comments down below in the comments section. So, what are you afraid of? You can put that in there. Put it in your comments or the comment section. You put that in there for me. What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of driving and you're driving, or are you afraid of riding your bicycle somewhere down a country road? You're afraid of something hitting you. You know? But we're all afraid of something, right? I'm afraid I can't open this bottle. Oh, I can't open up the bottle, and this is some delicious water right here. Mm. Ooh, that makes my hands sore, man. I don't know why a company had to make something like this, and then they put the top on too tight. You know, I can't get this off of here. Oh, I know what to do. That didn't help. Let's see. My sister bought this for me, and I can't get the top off these things. Let me tell you something funny. Many years ago, I was in my mom's car with her, and you know these drink things like Dr. Peppers or Coke or something like that. Well, me and my mom said at a gas station, and so anyway, while we was at the gas station, I had the desire to. It was a bad thing to do, but I decided to see if I can squeeze the bottle. And guess what, y'all? The top came off and went straight uh, in the car's ceiling. My mom about then had a fit, man. My mom about then had a fit, y'all. I said, son, she said, what happened? I said, well, nothing. You know, I guess it's so much pressure when these bottles, you know, when they opened up, and went straight up to the ceiling, the top did. Nowadays, having those things, when you call it, the caps, the things you pour the drink back. Well, yeah, those are good, but these things here are hard. Although I don't mind the drink, these things, they're real tasty. But the top, see the top right here, it's hard to get off here. Let's see. What's an aide come and said, are you okay over there? I said, yeah, I'm trying to open up this bottle. I'm going to beat the man side of this bottle in a minute. I'm going to beat the man side of this bottle in a minute. And no bottle opener around here either. I'm telling you, these tops are so hard to get off, man. You see this top right here? Look at all that plastic up there. Now, what's the sense of having all this plastic up there? You see all that? That plastic. I'm telling you know what I need on here? I need the fire department to come with the jars of lights so they can pry this open for me. This thing's hard, man. I'll tell you what, if you look, that's good water right there. And guess what? This is watermelon flavor. Tastes great too. If I can just take the top off, I can drink it. It's hard. Somebody gonna think I'm building something in here. Yeah, I said, ooh, aide can come through that door and say, what are you doing over there? I said, try and get this top off this bottle. Oh, I got one in my refrigerator here in the rehab part. And I'll tell you what, if I was back home at my home, I'd be using a nutcracker to get this off with. I had a nutcracker at home. And every time I can say, oops, if it's one too tight, we're going to take the nutcracker, start doing it. But too bad mine in my own home, huh? See, that's the reason why I don't belong up to I don't belong in this place. I really want out. I want out and back home. If I had the nutcracker, I could get this thing open. I should have just asked them. Asked them and said, "Can y'all come to the fire department and get the rescue squad to come on and bring the Jaws light so I can get this off?" Eh, of course, now the sound of the Jaws may be kind of loud, you know. Have you ever seen? Have you ever seen one of those before? You know that's not supposed to be on my. That's not supposed to be on my. Shoot! I just will forget about it. Man, that's horrid. Yeah, you don't have no idea how hard these things are to get them off of here. If I had something sharp, I'd put that in there, but I don't ache them and say, "Ooh, be careful with that." Oh no, it's gonna be hard for me to get the top off that crazy thing. I can't get the top off of it. That's a oh, we're talking about fear. Ooh, I know something that could be afraid of. How about road coasters? Have you ever rode a road coaster before? So you go up to the road coaster and you might say, well, you know what? That road coaster really does look like a lot of fun until you get right up on it and then you start changing your mind. So, you know, I really don't want to ride that road coaster. It goes through those loops or it might go too fast. Oh, I'm scared. I don't want to ride a roller coaster. Let me give you an example. Um, I was at a water park um, a few years ago. I was at a water park, and so while I was at the water park, I went up on one of these slides. And while I was, oh, you know, let me charge the thing up. So when I was at this water park with my sister-in-law, it's one of these nice water parks, you know. And so anyway, it's a real nice one. And so it was our turn next to be going down the slide. Now, so okay, so anyway, all right, so anyway, as we was climbing up these steps to the slide. Now the slide itself it's one of these slides that you had a plastic sled. You know what I'm talking about? Um, you know what I'm talking about? It was one of these slides that has a plastic sled to them, and it has two handles to them. And then, so anyway, I was sliding down the slide, and then about to, and I got scared. Ooh, So anyway, I was at this park, and I'm gonna make a mess trying to open up this crazy bottle. All this is just water. That's all it is. This is some good refreshing water. If I can ever get the top off of it. Let's see what this stuff is made of, y'all. Oh, it's zero sugar. This has no sugar in it. Zero sugar. But yeah, it's hard to open up. Shoot. Oh, we're trying to open this bottle up, Shoot. You know what's going to happen, y'all? You guys know what's in that? This bottle is going to get so much pressure in it to this top right. Go flying across this room, and then unfortunately, I don't have a roommate in here, and I don't want a roommate. But yeah, this top right here, is going to fly off this bottle and it's going to land in here somewhere. Yeah, I'll tell you about that story. Yeah. So yeah, I never seen a bottle this hard to open up. They must they must glue the top on this one or something. It is terrible to open up. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the top off this thing. I've been trying all afternoon to get this top off the city bottle right here. I think I know what the problem is. I think I know what the problem, y'all. Hey, y'all see these things right here? This is the problem. If I could this way cut stick something sharp in there, I can get that off the bottle. I can get out the bottle. Oh, y'all heard that? Shoot, man! Every time I want to do that, I can't get the top off these crazy things. I'm gonna find out what company it is that made these things. I'm gonna say, well, you have to put the tops on these things so tight. It's hard for you to get the tops off of them. Let's see what it's made at. Let's see. It won't say what's made it, but two, it has no calories in it, which is real good. No calories. It has vitamins in it. Vitamins. You got potassium in it. Potassium, vitamin C, vitamin D. But I can't get the darn top off, man. Have you ever had something where you can't get the top off or something drives you nuts? See, I have two more bottles like this in my rehab refrigerator. Two more just like this, and I can't get the top off. Shoot, that's aggravating. Oh man, I can't get the top off the crazy thing. I'm sorry, y'all, but I can't get the top of Durin. I have a fear that I can't open this. I got a fear I can't open this darn bottle up. Ouch. That's well forget about it. Let's see. Ah, now I don't know where my other one went to. I had a. Did y'all see that? It's been a jet. See. I don't know where it is, y'all. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the top off my bottle and I can't get it. I don't know where. I don't know what companies have to make stuff so hard for you to get the top off. Is it really that difficult for me to get the top off? It tastes real good, by the way. Ooh, shit, man. Did that stuff taste so good? I would say something, but I'm not going to say it now. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay. You know what, y'all? Guess what? They got me right on YouTube. StreamYard, yes. Your Life Ministries. Do you have a fear or something? That's the name of this deal here. Okay, well, let's see. We all looked at some things that you could be afraid of. Maybe a fear of going to a public bathroom. Now, this is my channel. I can say it. You have a fear of going to a public bathroom. You don't know what to expect. You go in. Um, well, I'm talking about some fears, which are, oh, I know. How about a fear of swimming? Maybe you have a fear of swimming. You know, or you may have a fear of let's see. I'll tell you about some of my fears. I don't know what else I can tell about fear, but I do know that God does not give us a spirit of fear. Peace, love, and a sound mind. That's what God gives us. But He doesn't give us the spirit of fear. Um, but you see, I would think the fear part of it, like that, comes from the enemy himself. I think the enemy gives us fear. Many years ago, I was at a place called the New Horizons. Now, the New Horizons was an independent living center, a place where they teach you how to be on your own. And so, one time, they were going to teach us how to swim. We take a swimming class at a local park, not a water park, but a local park. And so you had to get a doctor's permit so that way you can go to the park itself. Now, let me back it up here just a minute. Let me back it up. I'll tell that one here in a minute. So the one I want to tell you about, it was a camping deal. Ah, that's the one. So many years ago, back in the early '80s, I, was involved with that New Horizons stuff, and didn't mean to do that. So where was I? Oh, yeah, I didn't know now. So anyway, I was at the New Horizons, and we had a camping. We did some camping stuff, and so anyway, I was out there, and they had these boats. Now, the first day I was out there, it was okay. The second day I was out there, well, they had these boats come in, and there's a pool. I'll say maybe between, I don't know, 8, 9 feet deep. Pretty deep for me. That's really over my head. Um, so anyway, what happens is that it was my turn to get into the boat. Oh, I'm sorry, I did that again. I'm sorry. I don't know what's getting into me. I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. Oh dear. Look, I did not mean to do that. Okay. I'll be able to watch out. I'll have my head down this on here. I didn't mean to do that. Would it be better if y'all could see me up? Can y'all see me on this one? That's a one. Now y'all can see me. Okay. I have a laptop, so I didn't. That's twice now I did that. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Let me tell you about something else about this place. I don't get much rest around here. I can't sleep late no more. Yeah, I can't sleep late no more than that I want to. Because if I sleep later, then the age of Queen. So it's it's time for your vitamins. You wake up, it's time for the vitamins. Or you'll be checking something else too. No one I want to get out of here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll try to stay awake for you guys. So I'm sorry. Okay, so what we was talking about? Oh, what are we? I know what I was telling you about. So I was telling you about this camping thing I was on. Okay, so anyway, I was in this camping thing, and so anyway, uh, what happens next is that they had this boat for us, and they made everybody else wear a life jacket. Everybody else got to wear one except me. You know what they told me? People in New Horizons. They said, "What are you waiting for?" I said, "I'm waiting for a life jacket." They tell me there's no more life jackets. So they put me in a boat with no life jacket on. Now that part I could have turned them in for. Put me in a boat with no life jacket. So we get down to the end of the pool. part of it really was feeling good until we get down to the end of the pool. So I looked on the part where the diving board was. You know how deep that water was? It looked like it says about 9 to 10 feet deep. That's way too deep for me. Was I afraid? Yes, I was afraid because the boat might tip over. And let me tell you about something. Those people in the New Horizons couldn't help me. Half of them are on walkers. Well, half of them, this one person had um, this person had oh, I'm I'm sorry to again. I'm sorry about that. I did not mean to do that. See what I'm talking about? It's hard for me to get sleep around here, y'all. That I can't sleep late no more. Darn it. I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. Oh me. If I can get out here, go back where I'm supposed to, I can sleep late in the morning. That way I wouldn't have to be worried about falling asleep trying to do this live stream. Sorry. You know, oh me. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. So actually, today's supposed to be, me trying to tell y'all about what you're afraid of. Oh, y'all know what? I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. If not falling asleep, I'm over here belching. Hey, y'all look there. Hey, look at that. See? Now that's 1,000 viewers. That's not 1,000 subscribers. Subscribers, see? It's 1,000 viewers. And y'all see that painting of those flowers up above me? Sign? Well, I painted those flowers many years ago and it won first place at a state fair. Yay! I tell you what, maybe I can show you all my rehab refrigerator. Oh. Y'all see that small refrigerator? That's my rehab refrigerator. And that bed right there is a bed for a roommate, but I don't want a roommate. I like to have my privacy here. And then you have that's the long hallway, so it's pretty long for me to walk. But and then the other side is the bathroom here at the facility. But you see how long that hallway is? I can walk that hallway into the bathroom. But I just want to show you all a bit of it. Ain't that cool looking? Hey, maybe I can start this on at one. Okay, so I did an hour live stream. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of this live stream. Hopefully I can go live again tonight. I don't know. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful afternoon. And I will see you again. You've been watching. Y'all been watching Your Life Ministries by me. And I will see y'all next time. Till then, y'all take care out there. And remember, God loves you. I love you. Have a nice day. Bye now.